Family, and all you no doubters out there, you can call me Fortune. In today's topic, we're going to discuss the 5 simple little mundane things you need to do in order to be successful in your network marketing business. I'm going to begin with a story that I read years ago when I was working with the government. Now, I admit I wasn't always the most productive person at working for the government because I just didn't want to be there. That's part of the reason why I ended up finding myself in my own businesses. But while there, I was searching the internet back in, this is like in the early 2000s, and so the internet was still kind of new to most people, and I would just get stuck on these different websites just trying to figure out how to get successful in my business. How was I going to get out of my job? That's what I was looking for. But I still had these moments where I would find some interesting stuff, just like nowadays you get stuck on YouTube or whatnot. Now, I really like martial arts movies. And what I found was this website that had this long story, okay? And I just read this story for about a week. I would go to this website and read this long story. And what it talked about is, it's a kung fu movie, a kung fu story. And what it talked about is this. There was this town that was needing to learn how to defend itself. They needed some teacher to come there and teach everyone in there how to defend themselves. And what they did was they took all the young men who were strong and able. They sent them all out into the surrounding areas to go learn these martial arts skills from the masters around the area. And so these kids, these teenagers, went out and started learning these different skills. One person learned something about, it was an ape. You had another one that was learning praying mantis. You had another one that was doing some snake style. There was so many different styles that these different students went out there to go learn. And what was supposed to happen is when they all came back from learning these different skills, there's going to be a tournament held, and whoever won that tournament was going to be the teacher for this town, this small little village. And guess who won this tournament? It wasn't the person who was the most talented with all these different flashy moves and different jumping skills and things of that nature. No. It wasn't them. It wasn't the person who was the strongest of all of these the students. No, it wasn't. It wasn't the person who was the most flexible. It wasn't the most intelligent of these students. No. This wasn't the one who won. The person who won this tournament was actually one of the youngest kids who went out there to go learn. And this student, all he did was learn how of the basics. Just to give an example, what he did was, in order to build up his strength in punching, he was instructed to just stand in a horse stance and just punch the ground. Boom, 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 boom. Just punch the ground. Boom, boom. That's what he did for hours on end. Punch the ground. And then he had to stand in this horse stance the entire time. So now what is he doing? He's building up his strength, he's building up his core, and he's building up his skill. He's getting so strong with this one simple technique. One simple technique. All he was doing was working on his legs, so his stance was strong. He was working on his punching skill, and he learned some simple blocks. That's all he learned. Is a strike with his kicking. That's it. He didn't learn the flashy moves. He didn't learn the extra to be all intelligent about his fighting. He didn't learn how to do these extra jumping skills and anything like that. He was so basic, but he was so grounded in those basics because he did them every single day. He just got in the horse stance, punched the ground, did basic blocks every single day for hours on end. And after about a year of doing this, of course, he's very, very, very strong, very solid. All his foundational skills are solid. They're perfect. He's mastered the fundamentals. He's mastered the basics. And he won the tournament. So what I'm saying to you is this. The 5 simple skills is this. Learn how to contact people and add them to your list. Build a list and add people to your list. Constantly do this. Number 2, contact those people on your list. Number 3, show those people that you contacted your program, your product. Number 4, follow through with the people. Now, follow through means to get them to an event, to a conference call, to a webinar, to a seminar, to an open meeting, get them to a house meeting, get them to another one-on-one where you're doing bringing on one of your leadership. Get them into an event. That would be number 4, and follow through. Number 5 is teach them to do the same things. To build a list and keep adding to the list. To 2, contact, share the plan, follow through by getting them to an event, and teach someone else who joins. Simple things. You do these things every single day. You get in that horse dance and you just punch the ground. Boom, 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 boom. You're just drilling it. Boom, boom, drilling it. And master those fundamentals. And you can succeed over anybody else with all the flashy cars, the flashy websites, anybody that has all the bright closing maneuvers, anybody that has all the success. It seems like they're very, very successful. You can beat them because you have mastered the fundamentals. Now, what I want you to do is get back into your fundamentals. And go ahead and log on to our website and join the membership so you can get some more of these basics and help you get instructed on how to master your craft and be successful in your business. You see, God wants you to have everything you want in this life. All you have to do is believe. And this is the way you get there.